Okay, holistic travel guy here, and we're with our friend Jojo in Asheville, North Carolina. And it's almost time for Jojo's annual head shaving event. And he's looking for the right length of clip-on. The number 3 would probably be pretty short.
I'm going for 1/8 of an inch.
Number 2?
This is like below number 1.
Oh, below number 1. That's pretty short.
Actually, this would be the number 1.
Okay. Below number 1.
It may be too short. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think I do below number 1.
It's got a broken tooth, so
that's one issue. It's definitely you have an issue here. It's a little.
This should leave an interesting line across his head with this broken tooth. Now, you might ask, Jojo, why is the annual shaving of the head important? Do you have any comments?
Yeah,
Jojo?
well, it's a releasing. When you shave your head, you release the old energies. Our hair holds a lot of energy, so there's advantages to growing your hair. In fact, in World War II, they hired Native Americans. Well, I don't know if they hired them. They got Native Americans to fight in the war and track. And so one of the things they could do is, if they were sitting around a camp, the natives would know if people were approaching before they came. They had a sixth sense. And they used this, like, military actively used their sixth sense. And so they worked with them, and then they trained them to how to work, and then they shaved their heads when they got in the military, and they lost all their ability. Their sixth sense went away. So they were using their hairs as an antenna to sense.
Okay.
But we also hold junk and metals and different stuff in our hair. So for me, it's like, you know, in India, the sadhus shave their heads. So it's a way of starting new. And I love that you mentioned Melanie, because I was one of the only people around here who knew her. You're the only other person I know who knows her when she shaved her head.
Yeah, I think it was a once in her lifetime experience.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go.
I think we're gonna start with a bigger one, because it's just, my hair is long enough that it's gonna be hard to manage.
I've got a picture of her after the shaving happened. Wow, look at you go. You've obviously done this before.
Yeah, in fact, I have a dip in the top of my head, so I usually cut it first, but it's not really necessary. Wow, now it's just